In a peaceful village, a wise king decided to choose his successor. Instead of picking a prince, he gathered the children and said, I will give each of you a seed. Take care of it, and whoever grows the best plant will be the next ruler. Among the children was Glenn, a hard-working and honest boy. Excited, he took his seed home, filled a pot with rich soil, and planted it carefully. Every day, he watered it, made sure it had enough sunlight, and waited eagerly for it to sprout. Days passed, then weeks, but nothing happened. Glenn grew worried. Why isn't my seed growing? He thought. Meanwhile, other children's plants thrived. Their pots were filled with green leaves and colorful flowers. But Glenn's pot remained empty. Disheartened, Glenn tried everything. He changed the soil, moved the pot to different spots, and even whispered encouragement to the seed. But still, it did not grow. What will the king think of me? He panicked. The day of the final gathering arrived. The village square was filled with children proudly carrying beautiful plants. Glenn felt ashamed holding his empty pot. Maybe I should stay home, he thought. But his mother said, you did your best. Be honest. At the palace, the king inspected the plants. He admired the tall flowers and strong stems. But when he saw Glenn's empty pot, he paused. Why is your pot empty? He asked, looking at Glenn with curiosity while the crowd fell silent. Glenn lowered his head and said, Your Majesty, I did everything I could. I watered it, cared for it, and waited, but my seed never grew. I am sorry. He felt embarrassed, thinking he had failed while all the other children had beautiful plants. The king's face lit up. He turned to the crowd and declared, Listen, everyone. The seeds I gave were boiled. They could never grow. These plants were grown from different seeds. But this boy was honest. Honesty is the greatest quality of a leader. The crowd gasped, then cheered for Glenn. The king placed a hand on his shoulder and said, You shall be the next ruler, for honesty is the seed that grows true greatness. Glenn's empty pot was not a failure, but proof of his integrity and truthfulness. The moral of the story is honesty and integrity matter more than success. The truth always wins in the end.